That's the hood where I'm from. But it's bigger than that. We live on a planet, in a solar system, in a universe. Not just on a block. Be aware of that.
Alright, man. King 2, man. NewAlphaComicsAndHistory, man. Here we go, man. This is what it is right now, man. Listen, man. It's Cosmic Wars, man. Cosmic Wars 17, man. This is what it is, man. This is what it is, man. That's it, man. This is behind the scenes, man. This is the real Secret Wars. I'm saying this is what we're doing right now. We're doing the real Secret Wars. I'm saying everything comes down to this. I'm saying, like I already touched on all of this. I'm saying, I already touched on everything, but now I'm about to put it all in a bow. We're gonna deal with this in portions and pieces. I'm saying, because this is a very complicated situation, but it's real. Because first, before I even start with everything I'm saying, you have to understand that we was conquered. Everybody. I mean, I'm not talking about whether you black, but everybody. Every citizen in America, we was conquered. I'm saying, that's that. We was conquered and given information. And when you somebody that's conquered and given information, we're not given top level information. We only given enough information for us to keep going and work for them. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep their rule. So you have to understand that. I'm saying, you have to understand that for real. Like somebody when they conquered us, we was meant to be under them forever. Once you get that, then you can understand where I'm going with everything. Because not only did they conquer us, they used everything else in the book to keep us conquered, including our programming. What we watch, what we read, all these things are part of our program to keep us docile, compliant. You understand? And obviously television. When they got television going, that was the #1 source to program us. You understand? And they use television to this day to program us, to get us thinking about nothing, to get us thinking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Not about what we need to think about. You know what I'm saying? But it's also programming that's actually trying to tell you what's really going on. In the midst of all the chaos on television, it's actually production companies and businesses and corporations that's actually standing for you, that's standing for me, that's standing for all of us, that's trying to fight off all this dark stuff that's going on. So this is what this show is about. I'm gonna run this all down. It's a situation. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all my life. This is what I do. I mean, I do movies, I do history. You know what I'm saying? I do comics, I do all that. But this is because I know everything is linked. You know what I'm saying? I always knew that before I had any information. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got the information, it just, you know what I'm saying? You just move up different notches of levels of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been through this journey with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I followed She-Hulk. We went there. We went to the 4th war with She-Hulk. We solved that. We went to the whole another world, 178 different worlds. We went there. We went everywhere. We figured out that eternity was the supreme God of the MCU and all of us. We did all this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We broke the code with Cuckoo Khan and avatars. You know what I'm saying? And all the history involved in that. You know what I'm saying? We did all this. The avatars are the sphinxes. I mean, literally the sphinxes in Egypt. That's the avatars. I mean, we broke this. You know what I'm saying? And this is the universe, man. This is not like, listen, I'm a man that been in jail for 17 years. You know what I'm saying? They know nothing about this world. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I did was read books and just know who I was, know my history. And I decided, listen, and I decided I want to do a channel. I wanted to watch Moonfall, but Moonfall had a plot in there that's resonating to what's going on right now. I mean, if you watch Moonfall, at the end of Moonfall, they show you about our ancestors. They grew us. They regenerated the human race. But it kept saying our ancestors. It wasn't about race or nothing. It wasn't like, oh, black people or white people or none of that. They were just saying our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Basically, lived together, had a whole situation. And AI destroyed them. AI. I mean, keep in mind with that. AI. Now listen, like I said, it's movies and shows and production companies and corporations that's got our best interests at heart. You may look at them and be, oh, they're the same people that conquered us. No, it's a war going on. Always been. You go back to the Nazis, to the Nazi era. It was a war going on. It was different sides. Yes, we know which side we was on. We was on the bottom side, but we know it was a war going on, and that war never stopped. From Nazi Germany to the World War, all of that, it never stopped. That war been going on till now, and it's still going on. I'm saying, you gotta understand, they want to keep us conquered with their programming. So this is why I want to take you to the war. I'm taking this. This is NewAlphaComicsAndHistory. This is why we do stuff like this. We doing history here. You understand? You're gonna watch this channel and you're gonna know. You're gonna learn stuff. You're gonna know stuff. You're not gonna believe. It's nothing. You're not gonna come to this channel and you're gonna believe nothing. You're gonna know everything. You're gonna know, understand everything. It's not gonna. Ain't nothing here that you're gonna be. Oh, maybe I believe. No, nothing to believe here. Everything's facts. You're gonna have facts for everything. I'm saying? So this is what it is, man. We don't go here for nothing. I'm saying? It's people and organizations that got our best interests at heart here. I'm saying? I done ran down all these movies. I done ran down Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I'm saying? Where they get their information and the history that they started Marvel with. I'm saying? I done ran down. I'm saying? I mean, the whole situation of She-Hulk, She-Key, all that type of history. In this book, this navigator talks about him going to Antarctica and going through the walls. And then going through those walls, and the other side of the walls is a whole other world. 178 different worlds, all under domes. A real story from history. See? History that nobody knows about, really. History that they tell you is fiction. And we are, like I said, I already made videos on the word fiction. See? We live in the universe, man. In the book, they talk about Asgard. They talk about Asgard right there. They show them, guys on the map. They show you all that. We have the Anunnaki and the custodians. These are supposed to be like the top people. They said they call them the sun gods. It's unbelievable. It's ultra powerful beings out there. And the custodians, their land called Machiavelli lands. Now what I really want to run down is the war. Think about it. You got World War I, World War II, the Nazi, whatever, right? Now, during the war, you got communism and fascism. It was at its forefront. You know what I'm saying? You have a guy named Jack Warner. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy that started Warner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Now, this guy, he was ruthless. Now, don't get me twisted. He was ruthless. But he didn't like Nazi Germany. He didn't like Nazi Germany before America told the public that they didn't like Nazi Germany. You know what I'm saying? He was already, I'm saying, at it already. Everything. He was not feeling fascism, European fascism. He did not like it. You understand? Now keep that in mind. Jack Warner, Big Jack Warner, Warner Brothers, did not like European fascism. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, this is 50. This is all the way back. This is before everything. This is wartime. So now, he even found out about communists that was, you know what I'm saying, in Hollywood. And he blew the whistle on them. I'm saying? But now you gotta keep in mind now. He's on some, Warner's on some American stuff. Like, he's on something, obviously, they want some America. Like, this is America, this is gonna be the superpower, that's that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like fascism, they don't like nothing. He don't like nothing. But he was firm. His position was he did not like fascism. European fascism, like none of that. And let me just define fascism for you. I mean, people don't understand what fascism is. Fascism is when people get away with stuff you can't get away with. Like we go to jail with murder and they get away with it. But they'll stop us for nothing, get us out of our car, whatever, hem us up for something that they won't even stop no police for. You know, a politician to get away with stuff that we won't get away with. We go to jail for life with a politician to get a slap on the wrist and go to a minimum security jail. That's fascism. They get away with everything, we go to jail for everything, or we get hemmed up for everything. You know what I'm saying? That's basically slavery. I mean, you could bend the laws for the people that make them, but the people, we gotta just take them. That's fascism. So he didn't like none of this. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like none of this from Europeans, people that from his race. He didn't like none of that from his people. You know what I'm saying? That's something big now. That's something big. Because most people at that point in time, I mean, obviously it's a bunch of Europeans there. Whether they're good or bad, they keep their mouth shut when it comes to what they're doing towards the world domination. When it comes to their world domination, they all keep quiet. But he's speaking out. Now, I don't like that. He's blowing whistles. He don't like it. Now, keep in mind, after so-called Hitler got killed in the war and got won by the U.S. and the Allied forces and everything, what did the U.S. do? They brought all those Nazis over here. All of it. They brought all of them over here, from the engineers to the technical people to psychogeneticists to psychologists to producers, everything. They brought everything over here. Now keep in mind, now Jack is like, wait a minute. I was just speaking out against all this fascism over there. And y'all bring these motherfuckers right over here to us? And now you're giving these people jobs in my field, in Hollywood, and having these people write screenplays and do movies and for our people to watch? What? Are you serious? These people was Nazis, and now they making our TV programs. Like, it's unbelievable. And so now he's like, okay. Now his war got redirected. You know what I'm saying? All the communists, all the fascism came right to his back door, came right to the US. And now they making movies, making TV shows, making this, making that. So what you think he gonna do? He gonna counter it. He gonna fight it. He gonna make Warner Brothers against that. I'm saying? So now keep in mind, Warner Brothers making their moves. Now we got Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. We got Timely Comics. 1939 it started up. Okay? We also got, obviously, in 2016, we got Time Warner. I'm saying? We got all this stuff going on. We even got the sale, after Warner Brothers became Warner Brothers, they actually was started by another company called Time Inc. So it's like, I told you, I don't believe in coincidence. We got Walter Timely, we got Victor Timely, we got Timely Comics, we got Time Inc., and we got Time Warner. Okay? From 1939 to now. That's what we got. And then they changed all of that. And then they said, no, we got Spectrum now. Spectrum is time. It's everything. That's everything now. Okay? And I already wrote down all of this. Now check this. Now we got Warner Brothers, and we got Disney. We got Disney now, and he's friends with the guy, a Nazi. He's friends with a Nazi. He's best Walt Disney now. We're talking about Walt Disney. He was good friends with the person that started NASA. NASA was started by a Nazi. I'm saying? And they was best friends, walking around, taking pictures. A Nazi now. I'm saying? Obviously, Disney was messing with that communist stuff, fascist stuff. But obviously they Warner Brothers, Disney got bought out. He got bought out and taken over by another company. Okay? So now we got Disney and we have Warner Brothers and everybody else. You understand? Now check this. We got Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. We got the director from Planet of the Apes. His name is Rupert Wyatt. Okay? He about 3 movies in. But he got like a bunch of TV shows. He got a big history. He got a bunch of shows that he did in other countries. Something I'm about to get into. I'm about to see what's going on with those shows too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his American movies, he got 3 movies. His first movie was called The Escapist. And it was produced by Disney Pictures. You have to keep this in mind. It was produced by Disney Pictures. A movie about, obviously, The Escapist. Now, I keep telling you my theme, and this is the theme. This is Disney's theme. The cage. Get out the cage. That's the theme right there. Now, his first movie was The Escapist. Produced by Disney. Walt Disney Pictures. I'm saying not Disney now. And I looked to see the rating on the movie. It was no rating, not rated, but it was a rated R movie. It was a thriller and drama. That's it. It was nothing to smile about. It was a real live movie, but it was no unrated. But it was produced by Disney Pictures. Now, his second movie was Planet of the Apes. You know what I'm saying? Now he made this movie. Obviously, we see what's going on in this movie. His first movie was The Escapist. Obviously, in jail. Get out the cage. So now, the second movie, Planet of the Apes. Now we already seen what's going on with that. Caesar, everybody in cages. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? He say no. That movie's a classic. They get him out of there. He don't even get to do the next 2 movies. His next movie after that is Captive State. You understand? He's speaking to us. He was put on by Disney. You understand? Disney's under new management. Okay? They ain't Nazis no more. But Nazis is involved there. It's an internal war going on at Marvel and Disney. You see what's going on. Look around. Now, we got Rupert Morton making Captive State. If you've seen Captive State, you know what time it is. He was burned by these people. These people got him off the trilogy. He was supposed to make 3 movies. He made 1 movie. They got him off because he made a movie that gave people inspiration. He gave a movie that told you to say no. This was symbolic. I'm saying they knew that. They had to get him out of there and turned that series into nothing. I'm saying. So now you got that going on. I'm saying. Now you got Warner Brothers. Obviously, I told you. They wasn't feeling that. Obviously, DC, they got the DC Comics. And they made the #1 movie in the fight against oppression of our mind, against against the quiet war to destroy our minds. He launched the biggest movie of our time. Warner Brothers, The Matrix. That was the biggest movie of our time. Because it told you, literally, that all of this is fake. Everything is fake. All of it.
Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
And from there on, when they produced The Matrix, their company went downhill. That was a hit. That was a hit, The Matrix. But yet, Warner Brothers started hemorrhaging money. You know what I'm saying? Because all their investors start pulling out, everything start pulling out because they went against the government. You see? People don't, we be so far in our pleasure, like we just don't even understand nothing. We just go see, oh yeah, movie, yeah, great, good movie, yeah. We don't understand what The Matrix was. We don't understand nothing, but they do. And people that, you know what I'm saying, people that understand what's going on, people that's aware, understood what The Matrix was. And for The Matrix to come out of a big production company like that, unbelievable. They told us everything is fake.
Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You could say that.
You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees. You felt it your entire life. There's something wrong with the world. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Look out your window. You turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes, blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, a prison for your mind.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. The system is our enemy. You look around, what do you see? Teachers, lawyers, carpenters. People are still a part of that system. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged, hopelessly dependent on the system. They will fight to protect it. Look again. Freeze it.
That I can dodge bullets?
Oh, Neo, when you're ready, you won't have to.
Everything. Just stop believing in it. If you want to stop, it's all fake. We didn't get it. The government got it. They try to shut the whole Warner Brothers down. Warner Brothers been trying their best to stay afloat. Been selling their companies, selling their products, everything trying to stay afloat. Ever since The Matrix, they've been down. You know what I'm saying? This is real. And then I'm gonna get to another thing. Look at the logo on the Disney logo. Okay? You see it right there. A dome. A dome. Right on it. Obviously, they was cool. Walt Disney was cool with the one that supposedly took us to the moon. He make his logo with a dome on it. I already told you. They gave us the link already to the 178 worlds with domes on them. All their movies coming out right now with domes in them. People trapped in realms. Custodians. Okay? This is real. This is not no games. But it's wars going on that we never know what's going on. We see companies getting bankrupt, all type of stuff going on. Yeah, people coming at DC. People coming at Marvel now. Because they going against the establishment right now. King got up there and said, time is a cage. It'll break you down. He got up there and say that.
I just thought I'd have more time.
I can give that to you. Time. It's not what you think it is.
But I'm saying, Wyatt, he directed a movie that said, get out your cage. Get back in the cage. Okay? He did that. And I'm gonna reinforce that. I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. They had a whole backstory with Rocket. What you think was going on? Same thing. Get out that cage. In the cage. You know what he did in that movie? There's a part in the movie where Rocket walked up, same cage he was in. You know what I'm saying? The same mentality. This is what I tell everybody. We think we free. We're not free. We a mouse in a cage. We can go through the maze. We can go on the rocks right there. You know what I'm saying? Eat over there. Chill right here. Same equivalent. We can go over here. Eat over here. Chill right here. We still watch though. We in a tank, in a maze, in a cage. We think that's choice. No, that's not choice. Their choice. They put us in that cage and gave us choice. Their choices. So now you see this going on. Okay? He goes, opens up the cage now. Destroys all the simulation. This is symbolic now. He opens the cage up. All the raccoons look up and see him. He saves his people. Get them all out of there. He get all the people out of there. Out the cages. See, he looks up, looks around, and he see everybody in these cages. Their own cages. Symbolic. Because we all build our own cages. And everybody just looking in their cages, and Rocket just standing there looking at everybody in their cages, and a tear comes down his eyes. And he knew there that he was gonna die right now. He gonna get everybody, every single person out of them cages. He gonna get everybody out. This is what the movie's about right here. I mean, all glitz and glamour, whatever. This is what the movie's about. Liberation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. And Warner Brothers, then Disney and Marvel, that's it. It's nobody else. I mean, they're trying to turn Disney into Netflix right now. That's it. Once Disney go, your kids, you ain't got nothing. What you got? What our kids got? Nothing. So, after that, Guardians of the Galaxy, this movie is basically a rated R movie. So Disney, they're losing the war, man. And you see what's going on with DC. I mean, and Warner Brothers. All types of problems, man. But you got to give it to Jack Warner. He held his position, man. He held that shit. He ain't like that fascism abroad. But then they brought all of them here. Obviously, and then he realized that his own people it was all in the whole time. All of them was fascist the whole time. And when he realized that, wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, okay. And he struck. The Matrix struck. You got people plenty of people that made movies, man. Oh, the weird guy. He directed Truman Show, showing you something. He also directed something like Far Side of the World. Why would he direct the Far Side of the World? Wait a minute. Peter Weir. Like, why would he do that? Far Side of the World and the Truman Show. He's showing you it's a simulation now. He's showing you it's a wall where you go. And then he's making another movie, The Far Side of the World. This is something that this stuff been going on before we was even thought of. They've been going. It's a program war now. They're trying to keep us down mentally with programming, and you got other companies that's trying to give us uprising with the programming. But you have to understand who's who, where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? This is what this video is about. Showing you that there's directors out here. It's going to war, man. Risking their careers, everything. That dude, Wyatt, he could have been probably directing mad stuff right now if he just followed the rules, made a regular ass movie that was going to program the population, and that's that. Instead, he goes against everything and tries to open our eyes for something. To slavery, because we all slaves. We all got IDs. We all got to work tomorrow. We all messed up. regardless of our income, because it's all fake anyway. And that's what the movie Matrix was trying to tell you. That's what Big Jack Warner was saying. He did this. He kept his position regardless of whatever was going on with Warner Brothers, whoever was the CEO, whatever. They kept their position against fascism. You understand? They kept it. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, they kept their history. They kept hidden history. They started Marvel with hidden history. DC started Marvel with hidden history. It's no coincidence that Jack Warner got DC. That Warner still got DC. They put all their troops in the comics. We get all our creation stories, everything from the comics. The realms, everything, all your stories about realms, everything from the comics. And all of that comes from our history. The source material for all of that comes from our history. All of it. See? Regardless of your race, from Norway to Africa to Asia, all of this, these are all our stories that's in Marvel and DC. Real stories. Okay? That they try to put out there to you. Because this is a cosmic world. These people are not, you think these people are just like me and you? No. Nah, it's things going on. There's cosmic wars going on, man. Jack Warner, listen, it's no coincidence. This is not no coincidence that Warner Brothers is under fire because of the Matrix. Disney's under fire because of what they try to do. They're trying to awake the people to slavery. You can't do it. They're trying to shut down everything right now. Listen, they gave Guardians of the Galaxy an 80 rating with Rotten Tomatoes. 80 rating. They gave anybody a 91. What? Easy. This is probably one of the best Marvel movie. And they gave it an 80. They try to sabotage it. Okay? Because they know when movies don't get good ratings, people don't go because we listen to our captors. We listen to our conquerors. We love listening to our conquerors. They tell us to go, don't go nowhere, we won't go. They tell us to go somewhere, we go. They tell us to vote for him, we go vote for him. They tell us to buy this, we go buy this. They tell us to wear a mask, we go wear a mask. This is what we do. Regardless of your race. They know this. So that's why they get in there, they try to sabotage everything. It's no coincidence that James Gunn went from Marvel to DC. No coincidence. They trying to save the situation. If Marvel go down, fine. At least DC's up, and now we still got our history. We still can get history. We're not getting any history no more. You understand? It's all lies now. Everything. The people that's making books is all lies. Everything is they're flooding us with lies. We're only getting our troops from people that's whistleblowing and really doing research. You know what I'm saying? And we getting some history from organizations like Warner Brothers and Disney. We're getting stuff like that from them. James Cameron. We're getting that history from them. I told you, Avatar is the Sphinx. Is the cat people. I already broke down the whole vibranium, everything. I mean, this go all the way back to Africa. I already broke this down already. This is real. I mean, dragons, all of it, everything. Everything, man. This is not no game here. This is a cosmic war. We have to think, man. Not just sit around like, I'm just going to work tomorrow and think about kids and that's it. No, think about just having fun and getting clothes and a little baby or something. No, we're not doing that. See? Our existence is on the line right now. See? We got to get right mentally, man. And then we got to get right physically, man. You know what I'm saying? King 2, man. Listen, man. We ain't stopping with this. We gonna keep going, man. We gonna keep digging. We gonna keep going. We gonna listen. And we were trying to figure out the keys of life. We gonna figure out what's going on here, man. That's a fact, man. King 2, man. Out of here.